guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, it's going to be a little bit of a hard video for me to talk about because I'm really insecure about it, but I'm going to be talking about hair loss and how I've lost so much of my hair. If you guys are new here, you probably don't know, but in my past videos from like a year and a half ago or prior, all my hair was a lot longer, and a lot of people just thought that I was just getting trendy little shortcut haircut, which is not the case. And I'm going to be talking about hard water and how crazy hard water can be and how much it can damage your hair and how it really affected my life and my hair. So let's get into it. First of all, I lived in Kamloops about a year and a half ago, and my hair was around this length. It was really nice and healthy. I remember actually going to the hairdresser to get my hair colored just before I came to Fort St. John and I moved, and my hairdresser there said, "Your hair is the healthiest I've seen it in a long time." And she said it was a really healthy hair when I left Kamloops, and I was really happy with the length that it was at. And I moved to Fort St. John in September 2020, and my hair started slowly getting shorter and shorter throughout the months. At first I just thought like, oh, just, you know, normal breakage. I should like try different like at-home treatments like the lemon juice, the egg, hair mask, the mayonnaise one, things like that. So I started just trying different things. At this point in time, when I had moved from Kamloops, back in Kamloops, I was using just a regular salon brand shampoo and conditioner. This is actually the shampoo and conditioner I was using in Kamloops. It's just meant for color last, so to make sure that my color was lasting in my hair. Still pretty decent salon brand, so it was good shampoo and conditioner, and I had been using that for years, and it was really good for my hair, and I had really healthy hair. So I didn't really think right away that it might have been like shampoo that I was using or something like that. I wasn't sure what was going on, and I was wanting to grow my hair longer. After that, I started to freak out a little bit because it just kept getting shorter and shorter, and I wasn't cutting it, I wasn't doing anything. It was just breaking. It was just breaking off. I was getting super insecure about it, so I decided to switch it up. And shortly after moving here, I think a few months in, I switched to Function of Beauty because I seen lots of things online about Function of Beauty, and I was like, this is the way to get my hair to start growing. So I got the customized shampoo and conditioner, and I customized it for like length, repair, things like that. I tried that for a little bit, and I thought it was helping because it was making my hair feel softer, but the breaking was still happening, and it was happening rapidly. So I was getting really concerned. So I was like, I need to really switch it up. So at that point in time, I decided to switch up the shampoo and conditioner again, and I had seen a lot of people selling this product, and it seemed like it was growing people's hair rapidly. So I started, I went and I bought shampoo and conditioner, and these guys are a little pricey set, and at this point I was spending so much money on my hair, I didn't care. I wanted it to grow back, and I thought that this might be it. These products unfortunately actually made my hair fall out more, and I was getting really worried. Anytime I would touch my hair, anytime I would shower, I would like it clumps would fall out. And I've always had quite thick hair, so for my hair to thin was very odd for me. I've always had extremely thick hair, like it used to break ponytails and things like that, and it runs in my family. All my family has very thick, healthy hair. So I was really worried, and I still didn't know what to do. At this point in time, every month I was spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on different products that I thought, if I try this one, my hair is gonna grow back, it's gonna come back, and things like that. I started taking more pills. So I started with the biotin pill because biotin is good for your hair. I started with the gummies at first, then I heard that the gummies might just be packing you full of sugar and not as much beneficial. So I started with the actual pill version. I started taking collagen. This is one of the many, I take two. So there's this one, and then there's another bottle of collagen I take every single morning along with the biotin. I bought like a head massager. I was massaging my head nightly. I stopped, they say when you put your hair up in a towel and you put it on and you kind of like twist it like this and put it up, that it's actually breaking your hair when you're putting it up, because your hair is most sensitive when it is wet. So I stopped doing that. I started just like damply tapping it. I started buying the hair elastics that don't break your hair because I was really worried. At this point, I was like so at a standstill. I didn't know what to do. I had been talking to my neighbor who actually lives right next door to me about her hair loss as well. Her hair was doing the same thing as mine. It was just breaking off. And so we were both struggling, and her mom was talking to a hairdresser who suggested that we try Joyce. So we tried these shampoo and conditioner. Ooh. This is the Joyce shampoo and conditioner, and this one is for color therapy, and it says it repairs damage and prevents color from fading. So we tried this set, and I was also doing hair masks all of the time. So we got the whole set. Where is it now? We got the whole set. So this one is the K-Pack. So this one goes on your hair as a hair mask. Keep it on. I usually keep it on overnight and then wash them off, and then shampoo and conditioner with the matching shampoo and conditioner that I just showed you. And trying that. At this point in time, like, it was just, at that point my hair was to about here, so it's not as short as it was now. It's probably to my collarbone, I would say. And I was so worried, so every night I would massage my scalp. I would make sure that I slept with like the silk pillowcase. I had to comb my hair. I would comb it with the detangler brush very gently. I stopped washing my hair often. I was doing it like 2 times a week, and 2 times a week I would do hair masks. So if it was not that one, I also had another hairdresser suggest this. See if it will show you. This hair mask that I was using, Strength Cure Superfood Deep Treatment Mask, helping for repairing hair. I was, 2 times a week doing hair masks. I was taking the biotin pills, collagen every single morning. Didn't comb it when it's wet, because if you comb it when it's wet, it can break off quite fast. I wasn't putting my hair up in the hair towel. I was just damply touching it. And I was so frustrated at this point, because I've been dealing with this for a year at that point, and I didn't know what else to do. So at this point I had talked to 2 different hairdressers who had said like, try these products, and nothing had helped. So I switched to a different hairdresser, and I was going to get my regular color. It's just this red color that I have in my hair right now. And I had been doing this red color since college, so quite a few years now. That would probably be like, what, 7 years or something. And they've never said it's like super damaging to my hair. I usually only got it colored like every 3 months or more, depending on how long I let my roots grow out. So I went to get my regular color, and he said, I will do it today, but if you get it done again, your hair is just gonna all fall out. And I was just devastated. I was like, where am I gonna go from here? I can't even color my hair at this point anymore. I need to do something drastic. So I got it colored, and from that point on, I didn't color it. And it had broken so much that I couldn't put my hair into a ponytail, because if you guys can see, it's kind of like from the outside doesn't look too bad, but it's broken. Like, see, this is the back is this length, and then the front comes to my chin. So these are completely like 2 different lengths. And then when you get into the hair, actually, my hair is like super short. Like, look at this. See this? My hair is super short and broken. Like, when you pick it up, it just falls. All of this falls. See how short that is? It's all just broken off. The back only goes to about here, and it falls. Like, it's all broken. And in between, there's like pieces that are just like so short, and then some that are longer. Like, this one only goes to here. The back too is like, I think the most shocking part is right here. You guys can see, it's just broken. It's just all broken. Yeah, so I couldn't put it up in a ponytail anymore, and so I refused to straighten it. I started wearing hats. I would put it as much as I could, I would pull it up with the elastics that don't break your hair. I'd put it up as far as I could without all of this falling, and then I'd put a hat on so that I could actually lean forward, because if I put it up in a ponytail and I didn't have a hat on, all of this hair would fall forward into my face because it was so short. And so I had to wear a hat every single day to work with a ponytail in, or toque because it's winter here. I only straightened it, or like I never curled it because that really wrecked it, like the heat. Like on special occasions for people's birthdays and things like that, maybe one time on the weekend if I was going out to a party, I didn't touch it. I didn't want to do anything to it. I use cold, like the cold setting on the blow dryer if I have to blow dry it. If I don't have to blow dry it, then I'll just let it air dry. If I have to straighten it, I use hair protectant on my hair when it's wet, so before I blow dry it, and then I also use hair protectant everywhere on my hair when if I'm going to straighten it. I already kind of showed, I'll show it a little bit in this video. So before I blow dry my hair, I usually use this product. Let's see if it will censor. From Redken, and it's like you put it in your hair while it's damp before you blow dry it, and it helps for heat protection and bonding your hair. I just ran out of that, so I am going to use my the other one that I use sometimes. It's still not my favorite. I like the other one better, but this one's from Joyce and it's called a Dream Blowout. It's also used for hair protection, and use it on damp hair before you blow dry. I'm going to use this one today, but normally I would use the Redken one. I just like this one better, plus it smells amazing and is better for my hair of the ones that I use. And then for blow drying, I use the Moroccan oil spray for hair protection, and this one's very pricey. Actually, all the products I've showed you here are very high-end salon brands. They're very pricey. I spend so much money trying to get my hair back to normal, and it seems like when you talk to people, everybody has a suggestion, like, oh, I had bad hair and this is what I did. When I tell you guys I've tried everything, I mean I tried everything. I've tried all the home things. So like the lemon juice, the egg hair mask, the mayonnaise hair mask. I've tried the rice water. I've tried the apple cider vinegar. I've tried literally every homemade hair mask you can make. I've bought every hair mask that is out there on the market that people say you should use. I've bought every shampoo and conditioner you can imagine. I use every oil. I've used argan oil, Moroccan oil. I use BioSilk oil. Like I've used it all. I've done it all, and I still am losing my hair drastically. So at this point, I thought it's got to be medical. Like, I've tried everything topically, like to your hair, that I can. It's got to be medical. There's something wrong with me. So I talked to the doctor. I called the doctor and I was like, I'm losing my hair. And so automatically she thinks like alopecia. But alopecia would be you're losing chunks, like there would be bald spots. I'm not losing chunks. It's breaking at the bottom, just keeps breaking all the way up. And so she's like, oh, I got this special cream for you. Don't worry. She prescribes me Rogaine. At that point, like I wanted to cry, but also laugh because of how ridiculous this is. I'm not balding. I bought it, talked to my hairdresser before using it. She said, don't use that. That's not going to help you. You're not balding. So I didn't do that. At this point, I had heard a few people comment on my thyroid. Possibly it's your thyroid and that's you can lose your hair. So I thought this has to be it. I've heard people comment about my thyroid before. I've never got it checked. Let's go get it checked. I waited months and I got a blood test and finally got the results in. And it took forever because the hospitals are all backed up with everything COVID. And I was like, this has to be it. This is gonna be my saving grace. We'll get pills for my thyroid and I will be cured. My hair will grow back. And she goes, no, you do not have a thyroid condition. All of your hormones are fine. She said, the only other thing I can think of is stress. And I said, lady, I've been stressed. I've been stressed my whole life. I have anxiety. Obviously, I have a lot going on in my life, always, with my dad's case and everything. You guys kind of know a little bit about my life. It's never fallen out this much before, ever. And I've had a lot of stress in my life and it's just getting worse, and I don't think it's stress. She said diet changes. I exercise at this point in time. I'm exercising 6 days a week, exercise 1 day a week, yoga. I'm eating healthy. I don't eat out. Like, I'm doing everything for my body that I know is good for it. And I'm trying every product that I know is good for it. There is something wrong here. There's something wrong with this picture. So then we thought about it and we thought about it and we came to this conclusion. It has to be environmental, because I'm losing my hair and my best friend is losing my hair, and we live next door to each other. See, my hair used to be here and I lost it all the way up to here. My best friend who lives next door used to have hair down to like here, and she lost it all the way up to here. And she's different than me. She doesn't dye it. She hardly ever straightens it or like uses heat on it. Like, and she's using the great products that I'm using too. So there's something wrong. You don't just have such hardly ever damaged hair like that and you lose that much hair. So it has to be environmental. It has to be the water. It just has to be. So we thought about it and we're like, it's got to be this water. This water must be terrible. So we talked to our hairdressers about hard water. They suggested that we get the Malibu hard water shampoo and conditioner, which is right here. I've been using these now for 3 months, I would say, maybe more than that. With like showering in my shower with these to prevent the hard water from affecting my hair. Also, we use these products. So they're also from Malibu. They are hard water crystals and you rub them on your hair. We've been using these for longer than the shampoo. We've been using these for about 5 months because her mom had got them for us, suggested by her mom's hairdresser. Nothing was working. Like, guys, I mean nothing. I mean nothing was working. I tried Oralplex. That's another one I tried. So that was the one that I most recently tried. I was like, okay, we gotta repair our hair. These two babies, I've heard so much good things about online. Guys, I've done so much research on this and hair, and these things are supposed to completely repair your hair. I also have the smaller version of it, which is right here, which you use before you shampoo, use this, and then you condition. This is like the number 3, yeah. And I tried using those, but I was like, you know what? It doesn't even matter. If I'm using these great products on my hair and I'm doing the massages every night, scalp massage, I'm taking the pills, I'm doing everything right, the water is so bad that every time I shower, all that great things that are happening to my hair with the products I'm using are just washing out, At this point, it's 1.5 years later. This is where my hair is. And so about 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago, I guess, mid-November, I decided I'm not showering at home. I am not showering at home. I am not showering in this water, and I'm not going bald, and I am not losing all my hair. So I just made the decision that no, I'm gonna go drive all the way. We live out of town in Fort St. John, all the way from Charlie Lake where we live to the other side of town to my friend's house every single time I have to shower. Every single time. And I did not touch that water on my hair for 1.5 months. I went there every time I wanted to shower, and I used the good products, and I was like, this is gonna help. This is gonna make my hair grow back. I'm driving every single time I need to shower over there, but you know what? It's worth it because my hair is gonna grow back. And I went to the hairdresser, and I had 7 hairdressers look at my hair. And they said, we see some change, but it's not enough. Because even though your water's severely hard water, and in town they have just kind of hard water, it's not enough to help the damage that's already been done. If you're using any hard water at all, it's still hard on your hair. So showering in town isn't gonna help, even though others in town don't have this problem, because you use the hard water for so long that it's damaged it so much that now you need to use great water to get it back. So I said, what do I need to do? Guys, I literally will do anything. And she says, you're gonna have to go to the store and buy like those big jugs of distilled water, and wash in a bucket, in your sink, in your tub with a bucket to wash your hair every single time you want to shower. And it has now been a month of me showering in a bucket with distilled water, with all these amazing products, trying my hardest to grow this hair back. Hi guys, so I'm going to be showing you the process of how I have to wash my hair now. As you can see, I just washed my face. My hair is really gross and greasy, and I'm going to just kind of show you the struggles of what I am currently having to do to get my hair to grow back. Currently, I'm using the Olaplex shampoo, conditioner, and this is a like hair protector. It repairs and strengthens my hair, so it's like I shampoo, then I put this on, and then I put the conditioner. And here is my giant jug, it's getting pretty low, of distilled water that I end up pouring into the bucket. Sorry, the bucket looks gross, but it's because I washed my hair in it, with a just cup to scoop up the water, and then dump on my head as I lean over the bathtub. Guys, I'm gonna pour some water into my bowl. Okay, so now my bowl is full of water. This is distilled water, and it's room temperature, so it is pretty cold when I put it over my head. It's just more of a process to warm it up. I got my measuring cup that I use with the handle to scoop the water onto my head to get my whole head wet. I have a towel on so that I don't soak myself. And then I just stick my head in there and pour the water over to get it wet. So I'll kind of show you guys. Okay. Now that my hair is quite wet, I'm going to get the shampoo. Now I'm going to rinse it out. And now that I've rinsed all the shampoo out, I'm going to empty the bucket and add more water before I put the conditioner in. Okay, now that I'm done shampooing, I'm going to use this. I'm going to rub it all in my hair now that it is damp, and let it sit for at least 10 minutes or more, and then I will rinse it out before conditioning my hair. Okay, I've waited like more than 10 minutes, and now I'll rinse this out and then add conditioner and rinse that out.
A few moments later.
As much water as I can out, and then I just flip the towel. Now I just sit it like that because you're not supposed to ever put it like actually into like the twists, because it can actually really damage your hair. So just kind of sit it like this, just try to like damply get all the water out that I can. And it's to the point where I'm like super insecure to leave the house. I don't like people looking at it because it's two different lengths. People think that I just had like a really bad haircut, and like this side is less chopped off on the top and this one's like really chopped, and I just feel so ugly. So I decided, guys, I just got to get extensions. Before Christmas, I went and I bought myself extensions, clip-ins, just so I could go home for Christmas and take photos with my family and not feel like I looked ugly in every single photo. And that was great temporarily, but anybody who's used clip-in extensions know they hurt your head. They're not a long-term fix. You can't wear them every day, all day. It would hurt, and they fall out, and it's a temporary fix. So I looked into getting the micro bead extensions, where they put the beads in your hair and then they're constantly in there and they stay in there. I went and had a consultation with a girl in town that does it, and she said she could get my length back to where it was before. and she showed me that we could dye them the same color as mine. The beads stay in, they don't hurt, and you just have to get them moved up as your hair grows, so every like 6 to 8 weeks. And I was like, this is just gonna help me until I can keep, I'm still gonna use the distilled water, but help me until my hair does grow back, my natural hair. And so I looked into it, and when I say they're expensive, they are expensive. I used all my birthday money from my mom, my grandparents, Zach. I saved up. I used some of my savings to just buy this hair so I can feel better about myself. And it's ordered. I'm going to get it in hopefully next week. And I'll bring you guys along for that process, and I'll keep you posted on my hair progress. But I just wanted to let everybody know like how water can so affect you. And it's so crazy to me to think that you can live somewhere that the water's making your hair fall out so drastically and just break off. When we moved here, we live in a trailer park, so we asked them if they would check the water yearly, and they said yeah, it's great water. Then we talked to our neighbor, who is our friends, and they said no, don't drink it. So we had been drinking it for a while, and that's quite scary to think that like it's that bad we can't drink it. We get those jugged waters that you put on with the and you push the thing. I don't even know what they're called. We drink water out of that. I don't even shower in our shower. When all of this was happening and I heard that the water might be hard, I bought a hard water shower filter. That didn't even work for me. We've looked into getting it tested, so you can get your water tested. It costs like $500 to get your water tested, and we don't have that kind of money to pay for that, just to prove that it isn't great water like they say it is. And we've done home tests, like we've bought tests off of Amazon to test our water, and it has like a grid, and it's like whatever colors, and the last color, like the worst of the worst, is like a deep purple. And we tested it, and the test came back black. Like black didn't even register on the test. Like that's how scary this water is. It's broken coffee, like coffee makers of ours, we tried a Brita filter, it just clogs up because it's such hard water, like all the residue. And the only way to ever fix this is either we move, and we move somewhere else, but even in this town, there's hard water everywhere, or we get a really expensive $3,000 water softener, which is definitely not in our price range at this time, but like I'm trying anything, and I'm putting so much money towards each month towards a water softener, because it is the most devastating thing. And like me and my best friend next door have been dealing with this for a year and a half, and I don't post pictures on Instagram anymore or anything like that. Like I don't want people to see me. And yeah, it's a really insecure thing to deal with. And I've watched all the YouTube videos that I can. I've never seen someone's story as hard as mine, with so much breakage. And I'm going to post pictures of like comparisons of my hair before, my hair after, my friend's hair before, my friend's hair after. And I'm just hoping that showering in this bucket every single day and like using these great, like the Olaplex hopefully is going to save my hair. And I hope one day that I will regain my hair back and be able to like shower again in a shower in your own house. Well, I thank you guys for watching, and like I hope this video was just really educational for anybody that doesn't really know how much hard water can like really damage your hair. And I hope that maybe this can help someone if you don't know, because I don't know how many times, like how long it took me to figure out that it was the water, and how hard water can really, really damage your hair. So I hope this helps somebody out there. And yeah, unfortunately my story doesn't have a great ending yet. When I get my new hair put in, I'm gonna feel so much better. But hopefully one day I can save this hair. Really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up. And I will keep you guys posted and along the way for the journey to see if I can get my hair back. Thank you so much.